Hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Anna. I'm a Romanian who lives in France, and I've created this channel because I'm a shopaholic, I'm a beauty addict, I'm a project planner lover, and also I want to improve my English. And this year I want to make a beauty rehab for all the items beauty related, so makeup, skincare, body care, hair care, and fragrances also, because I have a lot of product and I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to wait for the product to expire and not using them. It's easy to buy, even though it's a budget, but you also need to finish what you have. That's why this year I want to do a beauty rehab and to go through my stuff. So normally, if you are not used with this kind of project or clip or what you want to name it, you start with a beauty bank. You can give yourself, I don't know, 5, 10, 12, 20 credits. That depends on where are you with your collection, your stuff and everything. Or as I'm doing myself, I'm starting with 0 credits for every category, because I want to see where this year can bring me. Also, if you are using a product, you gain 1 point on your beauty bank. If I'm decluttering one, I will give myself another point on my beauty bank, because these are products that I bought and they are in my inventory. And also, if I'm decluttering something, is because it expired, it's not my shade, it's not performing very well for me, and with the products that are okay, but I'm not enjoying them as much, I don't want to hate them, so I prefer to give them to somebody else, to declutter from my collection, and to give them to somebody else to enjoy them, to not be wasteful. I don't declutter anything that I'm not testing before, and not just once. I want to test them a few times, and afterwards, if the product is not suitable for me anymore, I will declutter it, as I've told you. If it's too old, I will throw it away. If it's still good, I will give it to my friend. And also with the fragrances, I'm okay with growing my collection, but I'm not okay with what I've done in the last 2 years with any category. I bought a lot of stuff, but I didn't go through them. And also with the fragrances, since I enjoy fragrances a bit more expensive, I want to be more mindful before buying something, and not to buy it just to have a lot of numbers. Again, with the declutter and everything, I don't want to make clickbait videos where I will show you I declutter half of my makeup collection. No, I will do it organically after testing each and every product, because I have a lot of makeup that I didn't touch but I bought. So yeah, I think that you've already seen that in my makeup inventory. I have a good amount of product. So without further ado, let's start with the empties. Yeah, let's start with empties. Skincare. From SkinCeutical, I finished this Simply Clean Gel Refreshing Cleanser with sulfonic acid, which stimulates enzymatic exfoliation. It's okay. It's a bit expensive for a cleanser. When I bought it, it was, I think it had a promo or something, but I also bought it for the pump, because like this I can put the products that I already have in a pump bottle, and it will be more easy for me to use the product and to, yes, to be quicker in the morning. Again, it's a good product, but not something revolutionary. I will not repurchase this one in the future, because I think that you can find even at the drugstore cleansers that are doing same job with less money. For toner, I finished this one from Paula's Choice, 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. I wanted to test this product because everyone is raving about this one for years, and I'm not the biggest fan of salicylic acid because my skin doesn't match well, doesn't play as well. I don't know how to say, but yeah, we are not best friends. But I've enjoyed this product. I have another mini one like this, and in the future I think that I will purchase a full size when I will be okay with me buying some new stuff. In the serum face oil category, I finished this Naturium 1 vitamin C complex serum with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. It was okay, again, nothing revolutionary. I didn't saw a lot of improvement with my skin glow, so yeah, it's not something that I will repurchase. From Augustinus Bader, the face oil with TFC8. Every influencer that has received this product is raving about Augustinus Bader and their products. For me, this one didn't do anything, so you can find again at the drugstore face oils that are doing a lot much as this one. So I didn't felt my skin more hydrated in the morning, more plumped, more youthful, as I see with other face oils. So this one, again, it's a no for me. And a spoiler for my project pan, the ordinary resveratrol 3% and ferulic acid 3%. This one is a serum, but it's oily, and I finished this one. Also, I use it in my nighttime skincare routine. It was okay. With this one, my skin in the morning was more plump, more hydrated, but I don't think that I will repurchase this one because it's a bit too oily for my liking. But it's okay, it's a good one. I also finished two moisturizers. First one is from the Inky List, vitamin B, C and E. It's a lightweight moisturizer. You can use it in the morning or in the evening, and for me, I find that this one is more suitable for me combination to oily skin because it's very lightweight. But if you have your skin a bit more dry, it's not the most hydrating one. And from Drunk Elephant, the Protini Polypeptide Cream. So I had a lot of expectation for this one because I love their whipped cream, ceramide whipped cream moisturizer. It's wonderful, it hydrates your skin, and yeah, it's doing something for your skin. But this one, no. The texture is okay, again, nothing revolutionary. Hydrates, but it hydrates in the same way as this one, and the price point, it's not the same. So yeah, I will not buy a full size of that one. And last but not least, I finished this seasonally face mask that should give you new skin feeling. So this one is okay, even though it was a small one. I could use it a handful of times. My skin looked and felt hydrated after this one, so again, I've enjoyed it, but again, nothing revolutionary, so I will not buy this one. Body care, I finished a body wash, this one with strawberry and mint from Cottage. It was okay, a small one, so I could go through that fairly easy. And 2 shower oils, another one from Cottage with coconut oil. It was okay, both of them were okay, but I will not buy a full size of them. And from La Roche-Posay Lipicard oil. So this one I started on my baby girl when she was born, but since it has only 6 months after opening, in the end I use it on myself because yeah, I didn't want to wait the 6 months bar to use it on my baby. Again, it's okay, it nourishes your skin, and if you can find it in promo here in France, you can find it at very good pricing in promo, but for me, I will not buy it. I buy it for my aunt, which has psoriasis, so for her it's wonderful. For hydration, I used for my hands this one from the Body Shop, this hand cream with strawberry. It's okay, but nothing special. And for my body, this jojoba oil, 100% natural from Laila, I think. I bought it in Action when I was pregnant, and I was using a lot of body oil. So the problem with this one is that you need to wait a few minutes before put your clothes on, and I don't have that time right now. No, before I had it, but right now I don't have this time. But it's an empty. And last but not least, for my body care are these exfoliating socks from Footsteps. So these one are for silky smooth and soft feet. It's a treatment that you put the socks, you wait 2 hours, and for the next week you are starting to peel off your feet, and you leave, yeah, they leave your feet very smooth and better looking. So I'm enjoying this type of product. Let's see, hair care. I finished 2 shampoos. The first one is from Cottage, the Boost, Vitality Boost, they are saying here. I use it 2 times, so I don't know if it's the best or the worst. It was okay, and that's all. And from Ritual of Ayurveda, the nourishing shampoo with argan oil and shikakai. It's a good shampoo, it hydrates, but for me, for my roots, I need something more clarifying than hydrating. The conditioner from this range, I loved it. I finished this conditioner from Les Secrets de Loli. This one should leave your hair more smooth, and you can brush it easily. It was again okay, but nothing revolutionary. I prefer more the conditioner from the Rituals. And from the new Supratic Scalp Serum for Hair Density. So here I had only one use, so I can't tell you if it did something for my hair or not. Honestly, if you put a product like this in an advent, or I don't know, either you put a full size, either you don't put it at all, because with one use you can tell. And last but not least, for hair care is this Chlorine dry shampoo with nettle oily control for dark hair. It's one of my favorite dry shampoos because you don't have the white cast, and also to compare it with the Batiste one, yeah, this one is double the price, but my scalp doesn't itch me, so I don't have dandruff after using this one. I'm not using dry shampoo every time, but I don't know, twice a month when I need it, it's okay. For the makeup, I've made a bit of a declutter again, as I've already done for the last few months, I think. And yeah, the Beauty Bay eye base, I don't use eye base. I have one in a project, a Kiko one, and I'm struggling to use it. But since it's open and I don't want to give it to somebody else, I will try to finish that up until the end of the year. But this one is an unopened one, and I prefer to declutter it and to give it to somebody else. I have 3 lip products that you've already saw in my project pans. I don't want to hate pen. This one from L'Oreal Infallible 24 hours lipstick is not performing as it did before, so I'm not keeping it just for keeping. The Flower Beauty one mix and matte duo lipstick, it's not the right shade for me. It's too clear, so I'm looking a bit deaf with this one, so I will give it to somebody else. And from Colourpop Luxe Gloss in the shade Overnight, again, it's too light for me, but also it's too thick for my liking. It doesn't sit well with my lips, so again, I prefer to give it to my friends. I also have a highlighter from Iconic London. It's a mini one. I have it for, I received it in something 2 years ago, never opened it. I'm not using as much highlighter as before. I can say that I'm using almost never. So yeah, from NARS Orgasm, I have another one of these, so I had 2 of them. It's a mini one again, but since it's not that I'm not enjoying, but I don't see the hype with this one, I will give one to my friends to use it, and the other one that I already have in a project, I will try to use it and to finish someday. Not this year, but someday. But yeah, I've tested it, I'm trying to use it, and it will be wasteful for me to keep both of them. And also, as I've told you in my project pens, from Luvia Cosmetic eyeshadow palette, here is a duo. It's an okay one, but I already have these shades in other larger palettes, so to not be wasteful, I will give it to somebody else. And last but not least, because I'm doing I'm not started, but I want to do a no pen left behind, but since this one was in a project pen, I could do a no pen left behind from the Colourpop Little Ray of Sunshine. So the palette is looking like this. This one came to me already broken, so I repressed it. It's a good palette. It performs well. It's well pigmented. You can work it easily, but the shades are not for me. So again, I prefer to give it to somebody else to enjoy it, rather than keep it in my collection another 10 years. So yeah. And last category is the fragrance category. I have one declutter from Ladies with rose oil. So this one, it's half used, because I was using this one. I wanted to go through it. As you can see, I have half of it, but the pump broke, so I can't get any product anymore. So yeah, that's why it's a declutter, not because the product is not okay, only because I can't take any more. And I have other 3 fragrances that I finished from from Adopt Yummy Candy. This one is very sweet, very gourmand, very eatable, so I've enjoyed this one, but not enough to purchase a full size of that one. Again from Adopt Flower Mania, this one was more powdery, feminine, floral, very good for springtime, but you can wear it in any season. Again, it was okay. I've enjoyed using this one, but not enough to, this one has 30 ml, not enough to buy a full size of this one, so 100 ml of this one or another 30 ml. It was okay. I'm glad that I had it, I use it, but that's all. And another spoiler for my project pan from the Body Shop, Fragrance Mist Rebel Rosebud. So this one is a heady blend of rose absolute, saffron and amber notes to embrace your defiant side. And it's an empty. So this one, it smells a bit like Baccarat Rouge, only that since it's a fragrance mist and not a perfume, it lasts on me, I don't know, half an hour, maximum 1 hour. So again, it's not a product that I think to repurchase. I'm glad that I've used it. I wasn't wasteful, so I didn't throw it away, but it's not something that I will repurchase. Now let's speak about what I brought in my collection, and in the end we will speak about numbers. Normally I stopped all my subscriptions, but Glossy Box was the harder one to stop, so I had another box in the month of January, and normally I shouldn't have another one in February, but again, even though I paid I don't know, 15 euros, something like this, I don't want to keep the subscriptions because I want to do a rehab and I also have a lot of products. So in the last Glossy Box I found this Wonder Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Mask. So these are some patches. From Corres Probiotic Superdose Face Mask. I heard a lot of good stuff about this one. And last but not least that I've kept from this box is from Tease Cosmetics Suit of Armor Battle Prep Face Primer, and this one has a shade of green that is very interesting, so can't wait to taste this one. Normally, since it's green, should be okay to even your skin tone. I was to outlet mall, and they had there a new shop, the cosmetic company store. So their policy is that the more that you buy, you have bigger deals. So if you buy one product, you have, I don't know, 10%. If you buy 2 products, you have 20, and if you buy 3, you have 30, something like this. There were a lot of interesting stuff, but I want to really try this makeup rehab, beauty rehab. So the only thing that I bought is a pouch, and here you could choose from, I don't know, 5 pouches, something like this, the pouch, and also you could choose 6 sample sizes. So I've choose this one from Clinique, all about clean liquid facial soap, because you didn't have a lot of choice, but I wanted to try something, and I will show you that last. But I know this one, it's okay, so I will not be wasteful with this one, and I can use it, of course. From Dr. Jart Ceramidin Ectonic Infused Cream Dual Action Moisturizer Barrier Care. I've used some skincare from Dr. Jart, and I've enjoyed it, so yeah, can't wait to try this one. And the product that I wanted, and I've choose 3 of them. Normally you can't choose 3, you can maximum 2 of each kind, but since there was not a lot of samples or variety, there were a few for hair care, but I didn't want it. So from Estee Lauder is this Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer. Here I have 5 ml in each one, so yeah, you could choose 6 products, and I have another sample size, I don't know where it is, but yeah, I wanted to test this one, so I have 3 of them, but I'm okay because they are smaller ones. Another product that I bought myself from there is this Garnier Body Superfood Hydrating Balm for sensitive skin without fragrance, and also it's hypoallergenic with probiotics and everything. So it was 4 euros, that's why I bought it, because it was very cheap, and I wanted to test it, and I also bought a few of this one to offer them as a gift in the month of March. And yeah, I wanted to test it. So it doesn't smell of anything, but I'm okay with that, even though I didn't need another body item. I'm okay with what I've purchased. And the last 2 things that I've purchased are 2 fragrances. The first one is from Abercrombie and Fitch, and this one is Away. It's still sealed, and the other one is a Drop d'Issei from Issei Miyake, another one still sealed, because I already have these ones in my collection. This one I have a 50 ml, and here I have a 30, and this one I have 10 ml, and here I have another 30. I enjoy these fragrances, and with the salt season, so right now everything is reduced, I wanted to have a backup for this one and also for this one. I don't know if this one will be staying in my collection or I will be giving it away, but for the price it was a steal. So yeah, that's everything that I bought myself. Now I was in Action, and I wanted to test this warming eye mask with the scent of lavender, travel friendly, relaxing feeling, and suits the tired eyes. But my husband bought them from me, so I have 5 of this one and 3 from the Beauty Depth. This one are hydrogel mask with pink rose petal, hydrating and balancing. And again, I enjoy this type of masks with hydrogel, and my husband bought them. And last products from Action are these exfoliating socks that you've already seen one emptied in my empty part. Yeah, I had 4 of them, so I've already used one. There are 2 euros, something like this, so they are inexpensive, and they are working very well. Oh, and last but not least, product that entered in my collection that I received again from my husband. If you are a fragrance enthusiast, you already know that Guerlain has another fragrance from the Shalimar range, but this time is Millemissime Jasmin, so a jasmine one. And when he bought it for me, it came with this lovely pouch, and here we have the fragrance. So when it came out, I went to Nocibe to smell it, to see how it is, if I'm enjoying or not. As I've told you, I want to be more mindful with what I bring in my collection, in my home. And Guerlain fragrances are not cheap. Yeah, I went to Nocibe to smell it, and it didn't blow me away. It was okay, but nothing special. So Shalimar, it's not a fragrance to use when you are young, because it's a bit heavy. But in time, I learned to appreciate the scent. And the jasmine one should be a more florally, more white fragrance, more delicate. So when I smelled it the first time, I didn't feel any of that. And I've told myself that I will wait, I will not buy it yet. I spoke with my husband about this one, and he encouraged my shopaholism. But yeah, he told me to buy it. I wasn't sure about it. So one day we went to take advantage of all the offers that are right now to buy some clothes for our daughter, and we went to Sephora and to make him smell also the fragrance. I've used it another time on my skin again, and I smell it through the day. It's a bit smoky. It has something florally, something white, but also it's very vanilla heavy. So Shalimar has a base of vanilla, and it's a good vanilla. It's a yummy vanilla, a gourmand one. But yeah, in the beginning you feel a bit smoky. Afterwards it calms down to something more sexy, feminine, and I think that this one, it's wonderful in the cold season. And yeah, I've smelled it another time, and I still wasn't convinced, but I was enjoying it. And a few days ago, my husband told me, I have a box for you. He bought it for me because on the Nocibe site it was 20% off, so he got it on a good price, and that's why he bought it for me. So yeah, that's my newest fragrance in my collection. Okay, so let's talk numbers. So for skincare, as I've told you, I started with 0 points in my beauty bank. I brought in 12 items and I finished 8, which means that I am at -4 for skincare. For body care, I brought in 5 items, but I finished also 5 items, so I'm at 0. For hair care, I brought 0 items, but I finished 5, so I'm at +5 points. For makeup, I've brought in 4 products. I took out 8 products, which means that I have 4 points also. And for fragrance, I brought in 3. I got out 4, which means that I have 1 point. So in total, I've brought in 25 items. I finished or decluttered 30 items, which means that in total I have 6 points. So it's a small number, but it's a plus. So I'm okay with that, and I'm proud of that, because it's only the first month, and it's the month where you have all the good offers and everything. That's everything. A lot of numbers, a lot of products, and all. Tell me in the comment section if you are doing something similar, and if That's it. For which category? If you started with some points in the piggy bank, or with zero as myself, or how do you manage your expenses and your no buy? Because generally I have more persons that are in the panning family. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you on my next one, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.